Just recently I went through and decided to make a letter letting kinder parents in our school know that beginning March 20th, which is the Monday after spring break, their kindergarten is going to bring home a book from our library for the first time. Now, this is a wonderful and exciting time for a young child to be able to choose a book, take it home, and care for it. So this is a grown-up responsibility. I am letting parents know to please mark their calendars with their child's assigned library day. For instance, Miss Hewlett's class will check out books on Monday. Miss Escobar's class will check out books on Thursdays. And Miss Rivette's class will check out books on Fridays. We have already discussed the proper book care and the importance of handling books carefully during the beginning of the year. So, I'm asking that parents help me to remind their children that book carrying should be, or books should be placed in bags or a backpack so that it will protect the books from wear and tear and any bad weather. Our standard library rules apply to children, and if he or she is allowed to check out one book each week. Now, if the student returns the book, then the following week they will be able to check out another book. However, if a student does not return a book, then they will not be able to check out a book until the previous book has been returned. If a child damages or loses a book, then they will be required to pay to replace the book. I am letting parents know to please indicate whether their child will have permission to check out books for the remaining of the school year and to return the bottom portion of the letter to me. On the letter, it has a section with the child's name, the teacher's name, and if they give permission or if they do not give permission and letting their child check out a book, along with the parent signature and the date. This is what the letter looks like, and this is what will be sent home today to all kinder parents. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that we are part of the Accelerated Reader program here at Dudley Elementary. This is a school-wide program that requires students to read. Once a student has read a book, then they are required to take a test over the book. They can only test over a book one time. And they need to make at least an 80 or above on the test. So, what is very helpful for a librarian is to have the school-wide summary of each grade level from grade 1 through grade 5th. It gives me a list of every classroom teacher, and it tells me exactly how many AR points children are reading within that class. It can be very detailed, or it can just give a summary of a class as a whole. Now, so the thing that I need to do is to be able to go into the Accelerated Reader program. I click on the teacher. I am the administrator. I log on. Once I've logged on, I'm going to go to Accelerated Reader. I'm going to go to Reports, and then I'm going to go to Reading Practice. At Reading Practice, I go to School-Wide Summary. And as I said, this summarizes reading practice quizzes results for each individual class. At our accelerated reader report, I go through and determine the reading time period. So it's already set from the beginning of school to today's date. Valentine's Day is what today is, so it is February the 14th. The school summary then generates, and I can see exactly how many points each grade level has. So right now, first grade is at 0. They have not been reading, so that's something that I'm going to have to talk to the first grade teachers about. Finding time within the day to get their students to read and take AR test. Second grade has read 67 points. Third grade has 70, Second grade has 271 points as a class. Third grade has 404 points. Fifth grade has 1,081 points, and fourth grade has 347 total points. These are grade levels. So our fifth graders right now are in the lead, and they will be treated to an AR party. Our AR parties usually include either an ice cream sundae party or popcorn party with a movie. Children are allowed to decide on what type of party they would like to have. And these are usually conducted within the week. So there are several other reports that I frequently use on the AR, and on Fridays especially. I know when it's Friday because students come in and they tell me, Miss Viella, I need my password, I need to take an AR test, I have been logged out of my account. So I go to users and I go to ClearLock students. As new students come in to Dudley Elementary, I add them in by creating a password and a username for them. And I update that information, send it to their teachers, and they then can print out the information in an email. So when students leave, there's really not much to do for students that leave. If they are within the district, then I can go in and change the school. If they're not within the district, then there's nothing more that I do for them. Once they're out of the district, then they might not be participating in an AR program. I can go into the AR area and view personnel information. There is lots of different information and different reports that I can run.